close. I've had allergic reaction. This is nothing new. It always happens to me. I have no clue what I ate or what I touched, but when it happens, it's always my lip. But we're gonna eat today. We're gonna eat some good food today. Today here at the Young's house, Gina Young's gonna show you all how easy it is to make delicious honey garlic chicken thighs. When I tell you you're gonna love this recipe, oh my goodness. This is my viral honey garlic chicken thighs Gina Young style. The video that you all have probably seen before that I made in 2017 that has over 6.5 million views. We're recreating it. We're making it today. My family requested it and I couldn't be more excited to make it. Here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need the boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I've washed mine off using lime juice, salt, and cold water. You kind of rub it together and rinse it off with cold water. Pat it dry with a nice paper towel. Now, although I'm using boneless, skinless chicken thighs, you can use the kind that has the skin on with the bone in if you want to. You're gonna need some fresh garlic, not the kind of garlic that comes in a jar that's packed in oil. Fresh garlic. You're gonna need some lime. The lime, really, you don't need lime for the chicken. You're gonna need lime if you wanna make the cilantro lime rice we're gonna have alongside of it, okay? So that's what the lime is for. Sazon. Sazon seasoning packet, super delicious, makes the chicken have a gorgeous color and a great taste, okay? Because we're making honey garlic chicken thighs, you have to have some fresh honey. You're gonna need some soy sauce. Feel free to use the low sodium kind if you want to. I'm gonna be serving this recipe with some fresh naan bread that I absolutely love. And of course, like I said, the rice. You're gonna need some ketchup. It's a super important ingredient for this recipe. This is cilantro. We have our butter. You're gonna need some spices to make everything come together. I have chicken bouillon powder. If for some reason you don't want to use it or you don't have it, just use regular salt. It'll be fine. Parsley flakes, because we want to make everything nice and gorgeous, right? Sure we do. And then we have garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper. Make sure your hands are clean. Let's make delicious honey garlic chicken thighs. The first thing we're going to do, let's go ahead and season up this meat to perfection. Make it taste good. I'm going right in with chicken bouillon powder. Okay, for my salt today. And I'm gonna let these spices really seep down into this gorgeous protein, listen, at least for 15 minutes before we even begin to cook it. I always like to tell everybody, let the chill come off of the meat before you cook it. When you do that, it's gonna turn out nice and juicy for you every time, you hear me? Absolutely, so we're putting the chicken bouillon on. We'll flip it over and season the other side. And then we'll let the spices set on here, okay? So after the chicken bouillon, oh yeah, that's good flavor right there. I'm gonna put up some parsley flakes. Really, it's just for color, but it does make it gorgeous, right? No cooking without dried parsley flakes. Ooh, lovely. Let's get us some onion powder and garlic powder. And on purpose, we're putting a nice amount because we want this chicken to be super flavorful. Yeah, we do. Let's go in with the garlic, just like this. I'm gonna put our black pepper on, and then we're gonna season the other side and let it sit on the counter for 15 minutes. Go ahead and season that other side, just like this. This will probably be the only video that I do for you guys today, really depending on how much bigger my lip swells, you know, because sometimes when I have this reaction, it really swells and I can't even talk, right? So I took some ibuprofen. If it goes down, maybe you'll get a second video today. Absolutely. One ingredient I don't want to forget about is my Sazon seasoning packet. It brings the most gorgeous color to this chicken and a great taste. All right, listen, let's go ahead. I'm using 2 packets. One full packet on the top and another full packet on the underneath side. There we go. This smells great right now. Those of you that aren't familiar with me, I love to use this boil in a bag rice. You only got to cook it for 11 minutes. My water is boiling. I've salted the water. You put the bag in here. 11 minutes, it turns out fluffy. How to make this sauce? It's so delicious. Listen, you're going to need some broth. If you don't have it, make some broth like I'm doing. I got a half a cup of water. We're going to add in some bouillon powder. And guess what we have? Broth. We got broth. Doesn't matter how much you put in, just put it in there, okay? All right, gorgeous, just like this. We're gonna add about a cup of ketchup, okay? I'll take the lid off so I'm not squeezing for days. Oh yeah, and that gives a lovely color to your sauce. I can just eyeball mine, but if you want to measure it, by all means, go ahead. We're going to put in 3 tablespoons of honey. Okay, there's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. Ooh, yes. And now we're going to put in soy sauce, around about a half a cup. Okay, the soy sauce is going to really balance out the sweetness from the ketchup and the honey, right? About a half a cup. This is our sauce. Mix it. Go ahead and get our beautiful chicken that we let set for 15 minutes with the spices into our hot pan. Tiny bit of oil in the bottom of the pan, just enough to get this nice and cooked. We're going in. Oh yeah, that sizzle right there means we're moving in the right direction. Now, because this is a honey garlic sauce, where's the garlic come in? Oh, the garlic's getting ready to come in. I got a big clove of garlic, right? We really want that garlic flavor to shine through. I'm going to chop it down, and right before this meat, when this meat is like 90% of the way cooked, we're going to throw that garlic into that pan, get it nice and crispy. We're talking golden brown crispy, so it has a different flavor versus not getting it golden brown, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. I'm chopping the sides off. I'm going to whack this garlic just like so. In this pan over here, I got the rest of the chicken cooking. All right, we're going to chop it down as, you know, small as we can. We don't want big, huge pieces. But when that fried garlic pairs up with that sauce, that's what makes this sauce the total boss, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Break it down just like so. It smells amazing. Chicken over. It smells absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness. Can you bring the camera in? Look at this. We got some great color. I'm going to continue to cook it until it's fully done. At some point, we'll put that garlic in here, and the sauce goes in at the last minute. But right now, we're getting ready to cut up some cilantro because we're getting ready to make cilantro lime rice. And turn that second pan of chicken over. Oh my goodness. Yes. Cilantro lime rice. Our rice is done, nice, gorgeous, and fluffy. Okay, we're going to put a little bit of salt in there, and if you can't put salt in it, don't worry about it. I'm literally putting a half a stick of butter in there. It has to be nice and buttery, okay? Gorgeous. And then we're going to take this lime, and when you roll it, my dad used to do this with oranges. He would say, Nina, when you roll it, you get more juice out of it. It's definitely true. So now I want to squeeze the juice as much or as least of the lime juice as you want in yours. I'm putting the whole half of the lime juice right in. You have to have that ultimate lime flavor. And then just like a handful of this fresh cilantro, make sure you've washed it off, of course, and then you toss it around and you have cilantro lime rice. Go ahead, put this cilantro in. I like to kind of chop it up a bit fine as I can, you know. And then what you're going to do is taste it. Taste it and see if you're happy with the flavor. And if you're not, put a little bit more lime juice in it, more salt. For my salt, I'm using bouillon powder. Okay, that's plenty enough. Let's go ahead and give it a nice mix up. I got a spatula here, but it'll work. Look at this rice. How beautiful is it? Let's get our garlic nice and fried so our sauce is the perfect time to put the garlic in when the meat is like 95% of the way cooked, okay? So now that garlic's gonna go right here. I'm not even gonna spread it around. I'm just gonna put it right there where the oil is so we can get it nice, gorgeous, and crispy. About this naan bread that I love so much. When I tell you this has such a great flavor, it's like something you've never tasted before. I don't know if you've tasted it before, but you can get these in many size ones, or you can get it like this. 2 come in a pack, but really you can cut it down into 4 pieces. Before you eat this, you have to put it in the microwave just for a couple of seconds, maybe 10 seconds, to get it nice and soft. When it's soft, that's how you serve it when it's warmed up. You wouldn't just take it out and eat it because it don't taste like nothing. But as soon as a little bit of heat hits it, and don't heat it too long because you don't want to toast it in the microwave. But here's what you do. You take a piece of naan bread, a piece of the chicken, you dip that rice up and you eat this together. Can't tell you. The garlic is nice and crispy, as you can see. All right, make sure you don't burn it because it can burn quickly. Once I have that golden brown, I'm pouring the sauce in. Okay, give it a nice stir. Want to make sure it's well incorporated. Pour it right in. Now, I have been known to put sofrito into this recipe, and it's stunning, but here's the thing. If you don't know how to make sofrito, you don't have it, this recipe is still delicious without it. These are the honey garlic chicken thighs, but by all means, you can use any parts of the chicken you wanted to. You wanted to use the wings, the legs, the breast, you can do that too. Just follow this recipe. Come in close so you can see. I know, because this is so exciting. So from here is what I'm going to do. I got to let it simmer because I want that chicken to be tender. Look at that gorgeous parsley flakes. Oh yeah. And if you want it to be even more gorgeous, put you some sesame seeds in there. How gorgeous is this? Now, let's talk about what we can serve this with. I'm doing cilantro lime rice. I have been known to serve this with mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, buttered noodles. Yes, rice-a-roni. So have fun with this. There you have it. Honey garlic chicken thighs. Gina Young style. You're gonna love this recipe. If you enjoyed today's video, give me a thumbs up. If you ain't subscribed, what you waiting on, tell your family and friends. Tell the world what Gina Young's doing in this kitchen every single day. And Father, on today, I thank you for this lovely meal. Your hedge of protection, your love time, your mercy, and your understanding. Oh, Father, I thank you for what you've already done and what you're getting ready to do. Amen. Stay tuned. We're right in with the rice. I'm just going to make a small plate so you guys can see me taste it. And it looks like I ain't doing nothing else for the rest of the evening. I'm not. Me and my husband going to find a good movie. As you can see, coming close so they can see, my lip is swelling as the day goes by. So it is what it is, you know. But we got our meal done, right? That's all that matters. Look at this. Are you kidding me? This is how you make it, but watch, don't go nowhere. We're gonna take this, yes, coming close. Honey garlic chicken, naan bread on the side. We've heated it up already. There you have it.